Morning, everyone. Just finished watching this movie called Unearthed. It's a horror film. Now, it's kind of strange because all the horror scenes are done in the dark. So you really never get a real good look at the monster, but then near the end you kind of get a good look at it. And anyway, it starts out, this guy's a tanker truck, he's delivering gas, and the monster jumps out in front of him. Oh, it starts out with this Indian fella is digging in the ground, and he unearths this monster. So it's it runs out in front of this tanker truck. They don't show you this. In fact, it even kind of looks like a lizard when you first see it. You think it's like a squirrel or a lizard or something when it first runs out, but it turns out to be this big monster. Why would you stop if a squirrel ran out in front of your car and kill yourself and blow up your gas and your tanker full of gas? Anyway, the sheriff, who's played by Emmanuel Vaugier, V-A-U-G-I-E-R. She's got problems of her own. She's kind of in trouble. I guess there was a wrongful shooting, and a little girl got killed or something. They never really get firm on what that's all about either, but it's turned her into a drunk, and she's drinking during the day and trying to forget her problems, and the townspeople are going to get rid of her at the next town meeting. Anyway, she goes out to investigate, finds a piece of this monster in the grill of the truck. Now, the people that this fellow is going to deliver the gas to, the gas station further on, now have a black fellow who owns a Corvette, and he can't get any gas to go on to wherever he's going, and a couple of blonde girls, would actually have to have them, and a cowboy that they picked up on the road whose car broke down. They're all staying at the gas station, where the female, the grandfather is an Indian, and he owns the gas station. But the daughter, she's, somehow she's a forensic scientist, because the sheriff brings her this little piece of the monster that she finds in the grill to her, and meets all these other people. And as the night progresses, the monster shows up. The monster kind of looks like a predator, right? Its shape and everything in its head, and it doesn't have acid blood or anything like that, but it has quite a defense system. It can shoot out these little, those crabs, horseshoe crabs on the beach you see, the tentacles and the ends. They kind of look like that, except that the tentacles are sticking out of the side. And they grab onto you and they just eat into your stomach and do a big mess. And they do a lot of the wrong stuff, like the monster's on the other side of the door, so you slam the door shut and then lean against the door with your back to it, and then the monster's big tentacle comes through the door and through their chest and all that. So they spend the night trying to get away from this monster, and this young Indian, you really can't figure out I can't figure out his part, if he's working for them. Anyway, he's the one who unearthed the monster, and all the townsfolk are kind of pissed off because the monster's eating their cows and all that stuff, and they're turning to the sheriff, and she has no answers. And anyway, it all ends up out at this gas station, and the woman who owns the gas station, the young lady, she figures out that it's not a human species or animal species, or something different. Well, They spend the night trying to get away, and I've got to tell you, it's filmed very dark and doesn't lend itself to my kind of attention, I like to give to films. So I want to say, if you like those, half-lit films, but with pretty good monsters in it. A couple of them get away at the end. The sheriff, she doesn't make it, but the lady who owns the gas station, she gets away, and one other person. Well, anyway, it's called Unearthed. I'll put all of the tags on it. It'll show you the trailer for it. You can have a look at it and see what you think. And this early in the day, I haven't missed anything from watching it, so it was okay for me to watch. But I'm gonna go out and gotta go to CVS and I think I'm gonna go to Kohl's and buy myself a leather jacket too. Go out to California. Well, thank you all for your participation, and I'll catch you back on the Zoom. Bye.